I don't think he was in here. I don't know. What's going on, Mitch?
Oh, hello.
Did you send a invite or did you mean to do that?
Yeah, oh no, that was a while ago. Like, I did it a few minutes ago, but all good.
Oh, you should have told me. I didn't see it. Sometimes they don't show up until we press it.
No, all good, all good. I was curious about your chipmunk squirrel nonsense that's going on over
You
there.
said nonsense for sure. Yeah, yeah. It's they're one thing they can be pests though, because if you feed squirrels, will fur. You know what I mean? Like so, um, and they tore up her. Like I said, they tore up my girl's lights.
Yeah.
They chewed through wires. I had a bird feeder in there. They chewed through that and broke it, so I didn't replace it. Now they got to come around and let me feed it. Thank you, Queen, with the poplars and the harmony. How you doing today, Queen? But yeah, so squirrels. There's different type of squirrels. Usually we used to only have brown squirrels, like big brown squirrels. But now they like somebody brought a certain color and they end up breeding wild now. So you see a lot of black and gray squirrels. So thank you, Beth, with the rose.
So squirrels and chipmunks,
Two different things.
cousins or what?
I don't know if they're cousins. I will have to Google them.
What?
But squirrels live in the trees.
Yeah,
The trees up there. They make like little nests.
yeah.
And they're solitary. They breed and they have babies, whatever. But chipmunks.
And they just hang outside, and they're not really a pest, or
No, they can be pests. Like I said, if you become dependent on food feeding them, usually they forage. But when you get to feeding them, they can. Like I said, one of them chewed through my screen, and I was in my house, not even knowing eating the squirrel food. I didn't even know it. But one day he was like, they can, and if they bite you, they carry rabies, so you have to get a shot, and they bite deep. You know what I mean? They bite deep. They're meant to eat hard shells, but chipmunks live underground. They got like 30 feet tunnels underneath the ground, and they live by themselves. They got little quarters like a bedroom to sleep. They got one for to store all their food, whether it's shelled nuts and all that. Eat the stuff they find first, like that's not in the shell, but the stuff in the shell will keep it from molding as fast. And they sleep during the winters and stuff like that. Sometimes winters are very bad for them and they could hurt them, but they sometimes they wake up on nice days on the winter. So that's the type of stuff that's going on with that. But squirrels are most of the time solitary, even though they're over there with each other. But they get territory. They chase each other around the trees like shh. They're really, really fast too. They're really fast. But they could be intelligent, especially flying squirrels are much smaller. They got like a little wing up underneath it. They don't fly. They glide for real though, like a
yeah.
But they're very intelligent. I was gonna get me a flying squirrel when I got out of jail, but they're cute. Well, they're smart. They're very educated. You could train them to do tricks and stuff like that. So they're really cool. I don't know if you have squirrels and look at him. Look, he's looking over here. Look at they're so cute when they stand up on 2 feet and be like looking around. But let me see if he comes over here. Look, let's see. Hold up.
Yeah.
See him right there.
Yeah, what are you doing? Go on over here.
Look at this.
Yeah, come along.
Look, he's about to grab it. Look, he'll come over there. Watch. He's gonna grab the peanut. Look at him. There he goes. He's about to grab it right now.
Yeah. There you go.
See, my main goal is to try to feed them. I was trying to feed them. I've been trying to feed them on my hand. They'll sit right here. If I put a whole bunch of peanuts, they'll sit right here. But if I try to feed them on my hand, they'll run away. But the chipmunk was the only brave enough one, and I only seen him a couple days now. So yeah, that's just a little bit. I wanted to give you a 411. I'm about to get up over here. I've been on here for 5 hours.
No, it's fascinating because we don't have chipmunks, we don't have squirrels, and you also mentioned deer. Like, we don't have deer, so like our equivalent would be, you guys complain about deer on roads. It's kangaroos, and chipmunks and that. I don't know. It's just like probably birds and pigeons and stuff.
Yeah, squirrels breed a lot. They breed a lot. Like they breed like 2-3 times a year. So they're kind of like I said, kind of like rats.
Yeah.
They have big spiders down there. Where in Australia, I bet they do.
Oh, yeah, but they're harmless and leave them alone and they leave you alone. It's not like these little chipmunk squirrel things. They're happy to come and collect nuts and whatnot.
Somebody just said I'm new here. Are you a prison warden? Do I look like a damn prison warden? You know what I mean? They people be trolling, but yeah, but yeah, they my girl's mad because they digged up her garden. So I'm in a hot seat about that. They digged up a garden. They dig because
Yeah, so
they dig in the ground looking for seeds and nuts and stuff like that. And if
I
you
was gonna
have
say you probably can't have a veggie patch or anything like that.
yeah, they messed it up. This is our first time doing a veggie patch and they messed it up. I don't
Wild.
care if the spider is tiny, laugh out spider. I can't stand spiders.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I was young, I really didn't care about like daddy lonely. Now every spider just freaks me out after being locked up because you get sick in there. You're in prison and you get sick. It's just what I mean. It's not the place to get sick in jail. Definitely spider bites. I've seen people lose their legs over spider bites.
Nah, you gotta just respect the wild
Yeah,
animals, the spiders in Australia.
for
You're
sure.
right,
All
but
right, y'all.
yeah, no,
I
it crack
appreciate
up
y'all
to me.
too.
It's so funny to me that squirrels and chipmunks are
Thank you,
uh,
Granny.
so different.
Yeah, they're so different. But and they're not. And if they bite you, they're not to be played with. Though they do bite. They do bite deep. Damn, J Rock said you almost passed away during C-19. Yeah, a lot of people did. I remember I was in jail. I was sick. I'm doing good, Granny. I'm about to get up off of here. I'm tired. I'm hungry. About to relax, rest my eyes from staring at the screen. At the comments be hurting your eyes. Sometimes I need to wear my glasses. But yeah, Mitch, I appreciate you too, man. I'll
Yeah,
see you
no,
next time.
great
Next
to
time you might see them right next to me eating and stuff like that. The regular squirrels. Usually they be like, I said, like 15, 20 of them just like, but they're already full. They've been eating all morning.
wonderful, great to connect. I'll hopefully get you some Australian animals next time.
For sure. All right.
Yeah,
All right, everybody.
night.
I'll catch y'all later, y'all. What I'm having for lunch, I haven't decided. I got some leftover pizza from last night. So I'll probably eat some pizza real quick. All right, everybody. Thank you, Laney. Thank you, Mitch. Chula, you have a blessed day. I'll be back on here probably 8 o'clock tonight. Maybe sooner than that, for real. Carrie, thank you. Shook, Shannon, Tickles, all my tappers. Shay, I like turtles. Everybody in the building. All right, Beth, you have a great weekend, too.